Hey guys, what's up? So today's video is going to be a little different. It's not going to be a vlog about living in a tiny house, but instead I'm going to show you how to delete unused footage from Final Cut Pro. So this is an issue I have just because I'm making so many videos. I have over 500 on YouTube right now. So that means I have a lot of unused footage just taking up space on my hard drive. So every once in a while I like to go in and just delete that stuff to make room for new footage. And when I was researching this online, I couldn't find the answer in like one place. It wasn't very clear to me. So I'm hoping this video will help you delete your unused footage if you have the same problem, and just help you manage your footage in a simple and efficient way. So this is how I organize my library. I have different events here for every day, and then in the event I have a project, and all of my footage is imported into that event to use in that one project, and that's just how I organize my library. So to delete unused footage, bring a project into the timeline here. When you have everything on the timeline, then if you go up here, you'll see which clips are used. This orange bar here means that that part of the clip is used down here. So to delete the clips that we're not using, like I'm not using anything from this clip, all you do is click on the clip, do Shift Command R, and that shows you where it is in Finder. And then from here, you can delete this clip and move it to the trash. Only then will the clip be deleted permanently from Final Cut. So now when we go back here, it shows a missing file. And then here, you can just move this to the trash as well. And just say, okay, media moving to trash. And now that clip is in the trash here. So only when you empty the trash here, then that clip is gone forever. Previously, what I was doing is just going here and moving this to the trash. Because I'm like, oh, I'm not using this clip, so if I move it to the trash, that means it's gone. But it's not actually gone. It's hidden somewhere in Final Cut where the original media is, so it's not actually deleted. So this is the only way to delete it, is just to Shift Command R, find it in here, and then delete the clip that way. Now I can see that if I have several clips here that I'm not using, looks like I have 5, I can just mass select them here and move them all to the trash in one go. And there, you can see that they're gone. And then I just move these all to the trash as well. So one thing I've tried is to just sort the clips up here, where instead of viewing all the clips, you just view unused. But all that does is show you from every video clip you've imported, what parts of those clips have you not put into the project. So if you try to delete these, you will end up deleting the whole clip, not just those pieces. Unfortunately, if you end up filming really long clips, like if you have a clip that's like 10-12 minutes long, but you only use 30 seconds of that clip, you can't just save that 30 seconds. You have to either save the entire 10 to 12 minutes, or you can just delete the whole thing. I tend to just delete the whole thing because it takes up a lot of space. Another thing you can do is just film shorter clips, but that's something I'm trying to do, but sometimes it's just not possible. And if you accidentally delete something, like if I go here, and it's showing me that it's in my timeline, it's in this project here. If I accidentally delete this, move to trash, when I go back here, it'll show me that, oh, I accidentally deleted something. But then if you just go to the trash, you can just put this back. And there it goes, it pops back in. Now, one problem you might have is that if you see in this project, let's say like this clip I'm not using in this project, I can delete that, but if I'm using it elsewhere in a different project, in a different event, I'm not going to see that I'm using that here. Just be careful when you're deleting stuff, because if you end up using this clip elsewhere, you might actually delete it and not realize it. So that's one of the reasons why I organize my library in this way. Then I can see in this project which clips aren't being used. Like this one isn't, this one isn't. So then I can easily delete them. Oh, I have tried organizing my videos in this way, where I have one event and then several projects in that event. I feel like it's easier to do it the other way. If if I just were to go through here and just start deleting the clips that aren't being used, I'm going to end up deleting stuff that I use in these other projects. It's impossible to view several projects at once. It'd be cool if I could just highlight all of these and view all of the clips being used in multiple projects, but you just can't do that. You have to do them one by one. And really, this is the only way to go in and permanently delete those clips, because if you just remove them from the window here, those clips will still be on your disk. So unlike in Lightroom where it asks you when you're removing photos, do you want to remove this photo or like permanently delete it from the disk? If you want to permanently delete that, you have to do it this way, where you reveal it in Finder and then delete it from there and then delete it from the trash. That's the only way. So this isn't something that you have to do if you're using Final Cut Pro, but if you have a lot of footage and you're running out of space on your hard drive, then it is a good idea to just go through and delete the footage that you're not using. If you think you'll use it later, then keep it. But if you know you're never going to use like a 20-minute segment of you talking about something, then you can just go ahead and delete it and make some room. Another thing you can do to clear up some space in your hard drive is to delete all render files. And to do that, you just go to the library up here, and then go File, Delete Generated Library Files, and then Delete Render Files All. And so what that does is just clear up all of the render files that Final Cut Pro has built up, because every time your projects are rendering, it's building up another file, and so over time they just accumulate. So if you go through once in a while and just delete all of them, that'll clear up some space. Alright, so to recap, what you want to do is load your project. So you just find a project here, and if it's a compound clip, you need to open that, or expand it, and then check up here to see which clips are being used. So the orange means that parts of that video clip are being used, so if you have something that doesn't have any orange, that means you can delete it. So just highlight the clip, Shift Command R to reveal that in Finder, and then from here, move it to the trash, move this to the trash, hit OK, and then delete everything from the trash. Those video clips are gone forever. And that's the only way to do it, and that'll clear up a lot of space on your hard drive. So I hope you found this video helpful. Come back tomorrow for another tiny house vlog and let me know if you have any questions about how to delete unused footage in Final Cut. What should I do for the thumbnail? Should I be like thinking?
Either that or just
like a screenshot.
Screenshots from the what your computer recorded.
And be like delete forever.
Oh yeah, gone forever.